Hey, how's it going, everyone? Hope you're having a nice day today. If you're a new viewer, welcome to the channel. If you are returning, we're glad to have you back. So today, I'm going to be showing you my deck that I've been using for the Gibble Drop Challenge. I've been winning about 80 to 85% of the matches that I've done, and as you can see, it is a Serperior and a Dhelmise deck. There are no EXs required for this deck, which is great. So we're not going to be using, I've seen a lot of people using Celebi. We actually don't need it in this deck. And the advantage of this deck is that we can attack really, really quick. And then we also have the Erikas to keep the Dhelmise alive, which Dhelmise is going to be our primary attacker. And then we're going to have the Serperiors in the back. One of the advantages of not using the Celebi is that because the Garchomp attacks so fast and it does 100 damage with Dragon Claw, Celebi's probably going to go down. So we don't want to give up those 2 points there to the opponent. So we're running with no EXs, and yeah, these are the support cards that we're using. And let's go ahead and jump into the first battle. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump into an expert battle. Let's see what we can do here. So starting off, it doesn't really matter if we go first or second. The primary objective is to get that Dhelmise in the attack spot, and then ideally we can get a Snivy as soon as possible. So we're going to go ahead and start, and they start with a Gibble, which is actually really good, because we want to get as much damage on that as possible. So let's see, first move, we really want to get that Snivy, so we're going to go ahead and play Pokemon Communication, and then we're going to go ahead and get that Serperior, and hopefully we get a Snivy. If not, that's okay. There's a Snivy. So yeah, we really want to get that Snivy as soon as possible. So the thing with the Gibble deck is that it attacks really fast. So guaranteed 20 damage. If they're able to get the Lucario out, then they do an additional 20 damage, which definitely adds up really quick over time. But for now, we have one potion and then 2 Erikas in this deck. So we're gonna go ahead and use we can go ahead and use a potion here, and then we're gonna go ahead and attack with Dhelmise. We're gonna use Energy Whip, and what's really great about Dhelmise is if we're able to get that Serperior on the field, we only need 2 energies for Energy Whip to do that extra 70 damage, which adds up to a base of 90 damage, which is really strong with only needing 2 energies. And as you can see here, there we go, we got the Serperior, so this is basically a win. If we're able to get the Serperior on the field with the Dhelmise in the attack spot, it's pretty much over. So Riolu doesn't have the weakness, but the Gibble does. The Gibble and the Gabite are plus 20 weakness to grass. So with Energy Whip, we can do just 90 damage straight up, and then the only thing, okay, yeah, if the Garchomp were to come on the field, it wouldn't even be able to attack. So this one's a wrap. This was a quick one. This went really smooth. So let's see if we can't. We're just going to use Energy Whip a couple more times. So we get Erika. We can go ahead and heal the Dhelmise, put an energy on the Serperior. And the other great thing about Serperior is that the Jungle Totem ability does stack on itself. So we only need 2 energy for that 70 damage Solar Beam. So we're going to go ahead and Energy Whip. Does 110 damage, and it only took 3 turns to get the Dhelmise out there with 2 energies and the Serperior on the field. Yeah, that's what this deck does really well. It allows you to attack really early and with a lot of damage. Like this Gabite right here is not going to be able to survive. Either one, we can flex on them. Yep, just make sure, yeah, we can even retreat into the Serperior. And then we can use that Solar Beam too. That's the 90 damage. That'll win us the game. So yeah, as you saw, we got the Dhelmise in the attack spot, and then we got that Snivy out on the field as soon as possible, so we could evolve it into the Serperior. And that was an easy win. So let's go ahead and see if we can't do it again. Alright, heading into our second battle. Okay, so it looks like we're going first on this one. Either way, it should be okay. In the case that we have a decision between Snivy and Dhelmise, I usually like to go Dhelmise first and then Snivy on the field. Just because Dhelmise does have that energy whip, we can go ahead and attack on that second turn. So we're going to go ahead and start this battle. And looks like we got a Riolu lead. This is great. So what we don't want to see is Hitmonchan, because Hitmonchan does 30 attack right off the bat, and it does so much damage. So let's see. We can go with a Pokeball. One really cool thing about this deck is we can use a Pokeball, and then whatever we get, it's going to be either Dhelmise or Snivy. We can go and trade that in with the Pokemon communication to try to get that next evolution for that Snivy. But since it's just the beginning, we're not going to do that just yet. If we can draw that Servine from the deck, that would be great. And then also, yeah, we could just save that Pokemon communication. We could save that to try to get the Serperior. So there's the Hitmonchan, and yeah, as you can see, as soon as it gets out, it is a threat to do damage. So we're gonna go with Professor's Research. Ideally, okay, Cyrus is great, but we don't have any use for it now. So in this case, we definitely want to get that Servine. So we're gonna go ahead and use a Pokeball here, and then we're gonna get either there's a Snivy. Now we're gonna use Pokemon communication, and then we're gonna trade in the Snivy. If we get Servine or Serperior, hopefully it's a Servine. There it is. So we got good luck on that. And then now we can go ahead and use the Energy Whip, which only does 20 damage, but if we get the Serperior next turn, that would be the luckiest thing ever. And then basically we'd secure the win if we get that Serperior. Okay, so another jab. We're going to want to heal on this next turn. So we got another Snivy. That's not a problem. We're going to use Erika to heal our Dhelmise. And then, you know the drill, we're going to use Pokemon communication. We're going to trade in the Snivy. And hopefully, it's a Serperior. Oh, it sure is. There we go. So we got the Serperior, and then now we can attach our energy to the Dhelmise, which gives us the boost for the Energy Whip. So now we're doing 90 base damage, and that's going to be more than enough to take out this Hitmonchan. And yeah, either way, whichever one it sends out, unless this is the Garchomp. If this is the Garchomp, then it'll be closer, but yeah, there's the Garchomp. Okay, so if we can Energy Whip, and then if we go down, that's okay, because Serperior will have enough energy to use that Solar Beam. So here, we're going to we definitely want to heal our Serperior. And we're going to attach this energy as well. And the great thing about having the Garchomp on the field is now we only need to if we can take out the Garchomp, then the match is over. So we're going to use that Energy Whip. And then Garchomp will probably use Dragon Claw here, which, unless it switches out, okay. Well, we got the Cyrus, so this match is going to be over. So yeah, we got the cape for good measure. It doesn't really matter. We're going to... The energy also doesn't matter, because what we're going to do is we're going to use Cyrus, and we don't want to use the Professor Oak, because you can only use, or Professor's Research. It's because you can only use one supporter per turn. So if we use Cyrus, we can't use Professor's Research, and vice versa. So we're gonna go ahead and use Energy Whip on the Garchomp, and we're gonna take this victory here. So lots of flexibility with the support cards, which is great. There we go. We got the two points for the EX, and as you can see, Dhelmise was the star player of our deck. Only 9 turns. So this actually, the great thing about this deck is that it allows you to, it gives you an opportunity to complete multiple challenges. With the first challenge being that use the rarities that are less than like the 1, 2, or 3 star rarities. This deck doesn't have any of those cards that are above this rarity. And then also, as you saw, we won on turn 7 or 9, which is winning this battle by 12, and then also winning this battle without your opponent getting any points. We also didn't give up any points there. So this is a great deck to not only win at a really high rate, but also complete these challenges. So I'm just gonna grind using this deck, and then hopefully by the end of it, we can get 20 or more battles. But here's the deck one last time. And I hope it works well for you, and yeah, let me know in the comments if you find the same success, or if you can, if you have any suggestions or any improvements. Definitely let me know, and I'll be pinning comments, and then also I'll go and make some updates in the description as well. But yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck in your battles.